Welcome back to SmartSpeak English.
Great to be back.
Okay, let's jump right into this deep dive. We're tackling something that, well, trips up so many of us. The very beginning of a conversation.
That initial moment.
Exactly. Whether you're walking into a room full of strangers or, just sitting next to someone interesting at a coffee shop, finding that first sentence can feel like the biggest hurdle.
It really can. The pressure is on.
So our mission today is to explore some simple, ready-to-use phrases and approaches, things that can cut through that initial awkwardness.
Right, helping you confidently start talking pretty much anywhere. Think of them as icebreakers, your basic toolkit.
It's fascinating how much weight we put on that very first interaction. That silence can feel huge.
Yeah, and sometimes you just freeze, trying to think of something, brilliant to say.
But here's the thing, right? You don't actually need to be brilliant.
Exactly. That's the key insight. Having a few simple openers prepared just takes away that pressure. It signals you're open, you're friendly.
Makes the other person feel more at ease, too.
Totally. It's all about ease and accessibility, not like amazing wit right off the bat.
So what does this look like in practice? Because it really depends on the situation, doesn't it?
Oh, absolutely. Context is everything. What works at a, say, party might not land well in a professional setting.
Okay, let's break that down then. What about someone you sort of know? Vaguely.
Right. For them, a simple, friendly check-in works wonders. Just a, hi, how's it going? It's low stakes, easy, and opens the door.
Simple enough.
Yeah.
And for that really crucial first meeting, the handshake moment.
Yes, absolutely essential. Hi, I'm your name. Nice to meet you. It's clear. It's polite.
Get straight to the point. The foundation.
Didn't say it better.
What about those really practical everyday moments, like needing a place to sit somewhere public?
Oh, those utility phrases are surprisingly powerful. Just asking, is this seat taken? It might seem almost too simple.
But it works.
It does. It's a perfect, non-threatening way to initiate contact. You get a clear answer, and it can naturally lead into, maybe more conversation if the situation allows.
Okay, makes sense. Now, shifting gears. Professional environments, networking events, perhaps.
Yeah, there you often rely on standard openers. What do you do is common.
A bit direct sometimes.
Can be. Maybe a slightly softer approach is what brings you to this event. It focuses on the shared context, it's expected, and gives a clear path for that initial chat about work or purpose.
I find those shared spaces, like events or even cafes, sometimes tricky. How do you connect with someone who's just there?
Think about what you both share in that moment, the environment. Asking, have you been here before? Or maybe, what do you think of the talk, the venue? It connects you right there.
Or even just, what brings you here today? If it's something like an exhibit.
Exactly. Invites them to share their interests, their reason for being there. It's open-ended.
What if you notice something specific, something they're wearing or reading?
That can be a fantastic way in, if you do it respectfully. Commenting on something you genuinely find interesting. Like, oh, that looks interesting. What is it? If they have a gadget or book or even a compliment, I love your scarf. Where did you get it? A sincere compliment feels good.
But genuine is key, right? Not forced.
Absolutely. Genuine and not too personal, especially right at the start.
Okay. Parties, they feel like a different beast sometimes. You need a point of connection. Often.
That's where the host comes in handy. Asking, how do you know the host's name is invaluable.
Ah, yes. It immediately establishes that shared link.
Right. And it gives you something concrete to talk about the person you both know. Easy starting point.
And for those moments when, honestly, your mind goes blank, you need something.
We've all been there. The weather. It's the universal fallback for a reason.
It's really hot cold today, isn't it? Feels a bit like small talk, though.
It is small talk. But small talk is the bridge. It's the first step to bigger talk. It just acknowledges your shared reality in that moment. It's safe.
So we've got this toolkit of phrases now. But just saying the words, that's only part of it, isn't it? To sound natural and make a real connection.
That's a really important point. Delivery matters. Interaction matters. It's not just the script. It's how you perform it.
Meaning?
Well, keep your tone light, friendly, use open body language, don't cross your arms, maybe lean in slightly, smile, make eye contact.
So as you're engaged, approachable.
Exactly. And probably the most critical piece after you've actually spoken your line.
Listening.
Listen.
Yeah.
Actively listen to their response. Don't just wait for your turn to talk again. Ask follow-up questions based on what they actually said. The goal isn't just to start a conversation.
It's to have one.
Precisely.
It probably feels awkward, though, when you first try some of these out, especially if it's new territory for you.
Oh, for sure. That's completely normal. Don't get discouraged if it feels a bit stiff or clumsy at first.
Like any skill.
Exactly like any skill. It takes practice. Think about it. Every confident conversationalist, whether they're a native speaker or learning, started by trying out simple phrases. Baby steps.
So the next time you hesitate, you're standing there wanting to talk to someone, just remember the power packed into these simple words. Choosing one and just starting. It can dissolve that barrier.
It really can. It's often simpler than we make it out to be in our heads.
So here's a final thought for you listening. How can simply using one of these basic conversation starters, maybe even today, be that first step toward unlocking a new connection? Or learning something unexpected? Or maybe finding an opportunity you didn't even know was out there?
What simple interaction could you initiate that might lead somewhere truly interesting?
Definitely something to think about. That's all the time we have for this deep dive.
Hope you found that useful.
If you enjoyed this discussion, please do like, share, and subscribe to our channel. And if you have any questions or your own favorite conversation starters, drop them in the comments below.
We'd love to hear from you. See you next time.